So a very warm welcome to everyone. So today we are going to start with a very interesting topic which is called as trigonometric function. Trigonometric functions, as you have studied in 11th standard, functions. So now trigonometric functions. So छोटी छोटी बातें देख लेते हैं. An equation containing the trigonometric functions of unknown angle is called trigonometric equation. Is called trigonometric equation. The second point, the value of the unknown angle which satisfies the equation is called the solution of the trigonometric equation. Of the trigonometric equation. So second thing which we have studied is solution. Now this is a most important statement. The solution of a trigonometric equation of an unknown angle say suppose x, where 0 is less or equal to x is less or equal to 2 pi. That means 0 is less or equal to x is less or equal to 360 degree. This is an entire complete circle are called its principal solutions. So we are dealing with this thing, principal solution. So a solution of trigonometric equation of an unknown angle where the angle is between 0 to 2 pi is called as principal angle. The solution of a trigonometric equation, the solution of a trigonometric equation which generally or which generalized by using its periodicity, That means any graph which repeats itself in equal interval of time are called its general solution. So we are dealing with two things. One is principal solution and the other one is general solution. An equation involving the variable such as x, y, z and all that is called algebraic equations. Is called algebraic equation. The equation involving the variables in terms of x, y and z are called as algebraic equations. The value of a variable which satisfies the equation is called a solution. Same. Say for an example, we have 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So therefore 2x is equal to minus 1. Therefore x is equal to minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 is a value which satisfies the equation. So x is equal to 1 by 2 is the solution. Now if we talk about trigonometric equations, now suppose if I say 2 sine square x minus 1 is equal to 0. So therefore 2 sine square x is equal to 1. Therefore sine square x is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore sin x is equal to 1 by root 2. Now if sin x is equal to 1 by root 2, and since we know that sin pi by 6 is pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. So therefore the value of x is nothing but pi by 4 or 45 degree. So 45 degree or pi by 4 is the solution for the given equation. Solution for given equation is pi by 4. So we have now studied about the trigonometric solutions, trigonometric equation. Now when we talk about solutions, one of the type is principal solutions. Principal solutions. So the solution of a trigonometric equation of an unknown angle x, where x is in between 0 to 2 pi, are called as principal solutions as per the definition. Principal solutions are the solutions of a trigonometric ratio of an unknown angle where the angle x lies between 0 and 2 pi. Say for an example, if I say sine x is equal to 1 by root 2, then x will be equal to pi by 4. So this pi by 4 is one of the solution which lies between 0 to 2 pi. But we have another angle which gives the same value. We have another angle which gives the same value. That is 135 degree, or you can say 180 minus 135, or you can say pi, 180 minus 45, or pi minus pi by 4. So this is one more angle which gives the same value. So you can say that x has two solutions. One is pi by 4, or the other can be pi minus pi by 4. So pi minus pi by 4 is 3 pi by 4. That means the solution which we have, again it lies between 0 and 2 pi. So it has two solutions. So here again, if the angle is between 0 and 2 pi, it is also a principal solution. Any doubt? So these two solutions are called as principal solutions. Therefore, its principal solutions become pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4. Now we are going to discuss about the general solution. General solution. So the solution of a trigonometric equation which are generally by using the periodicity are called as general solutions. मतलब क्या? मतलब यहाँ पे एक वर्ड आ रहा है periodicity. बहुत अच्छा वर्ड है, ज्यादातर फिजिक्स में यूज किया गया, मैथ्स में पहली बार यूज हो रहा है. Say for an example, if we have an equation sin x is equal to 1 by root 2. So this 1 by root 2 value, as we have discussed, ये यहाँ पे हो सकती है 45 पे, और यहाँ पे हो सकती है 180 minus 45. यानी इसका जो दूसरा एंगल आएगा वो आएगा 3 pi by 4. बट अगर आप ध्यान से देखें, सो ये वैल्यू हमें कब कब मिलेगी? $45 में मिलेगी, 135 में मिलेगी, 360 प्लस 45 में मिलेगी, और आगे चले गए तो यहाँ पे फिर मिलेगी 360 प्लस 135. यानी ये गोल 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 घुमा सकते हैं, n number of circles. Here we are restricted between 0 to 2 pi, only one circle. यहाँ पे रिपीट हो रहा है बार 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 बार. 45 डिग्री बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है. अगर हम 45 डिग्री के बारे में बात करें तो ये बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है. first quadrant, second quadrant, again one circle, first quadrant, second quadrant. So every 360 degree the angle is repeated. So here we have a solution for sin x. If we say it is 1 upon root 2, then x can be pi by 4, it can be 3 pi by 4, it can be again 2 pi plus pi by 4 after one circle, it can be 2 pi plus 3 pi by 4 after one circle. We can write this further also as 4 pi plus pi by 4 after two circles, 4 pi, 4 pi plus 3 pi by 4 after two circle. So this is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is second circle, first quadrant, second circle, second quadrant. Again, as one circle is being again covered by the angle. So this is again one and this is again second. So we have a sequence for x value as pi by 4. We have 3 pi by 4. We have 4 to the 8 plus 1. It becomes 9 pi by 4. Again we have 4 to the 8 plus 3. It becomes 11 pi by 4. Then what we will have? 4 for the 16 plus 1. 17 pi by 4. 4 for the 16 plus this. 19 pi by 4. And so on. So we have n number of series. The first solution, the principal solution, was dependent on only range from 0 to 2 pi. Finite value, range 0 to 2 pi. This is unlimited sequence. It is repeating, the angle is repeated for every periodic angle of 360 degrees. So that's why we have a sequence. So this is called as general solution. This is called as general solution. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Theorems. Theorem number 1. The general solution of first sin theta is equal to 0 is theta is equal to n pi, where n belongs to z. Now, we know that sin theta is equal to 0 given data, and when theta is equal to 0 or theta is equal to pi, we all know that when theta is equal to 0 and theta is equal to pi, the sine value is 0. If sine value is 0, then here you can see the angle theta lies between 0 to 2 pi. So by periodicity of sine, sin theta can be equal to the value of sine after repetition of every circle, that means 2 pi. How many 2 pi's? We don't know. So this will be multiplied by the value n. So hence the value will become sine of 2 pi times of n plus theta. Since this angle will be repeated after every 2 pi angle. So that's why the sine value becomes 2 pi n plus theta. So if it is 2 pi n plus theta, and the sine value, we all know that sine pi is also 0. So sine pi can be also written as sine of 2 pi n plus the theta value is what, pi. Here n belongs to z. And if sine value is 0, then sine of it will become 2 pi n plus 0. For the value of 0, we have sine 2 pi n plus 0. For the value of pi, we have value sine of 2 pi n plus pi by using periodicity of sine. Now, sine theta is 0 for theta is equal to 2 pi n, or theta is equal to 2 pi n plus pi. Now what is common here? Pi. So what remains inside? 2n plus 1. So that means our theta resembles 2n plus 1 and 2 pi n times of pi. So the value of theta will be what? For n is equal to 1, theta will be equal to 2 pi n, that means it is 2 pi. If n is equal to 1, it becomes 2 pi, 2 ones are 2, plus 1 becomes what? 3. When n is equal to 2, so theta will become what? 2 to the 4 pi. 2 to the 4 plus 1, 5 pi. When theta is 3, n is equal to 3, theta will be equal to, for this it will become 3 to the 6 pi. And for this becomes 6 plus 1, 7 pi. So it is clear that the theta value is either 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, and so on, or the theta value is 3 pi, 5 pi, 7 pi, and so on. Now, one thing we have left is the origin value, what we have discussed about the particular value. If the theta lies between 0 and 2 pi, the value is also 0 and pi. So that means the n value starts from 0. So if n is equal to 0, theta will be equal to anything multiplied by 0 is 0, or theta will be 2 0 or 0 plus 1, it will become pi. So our value starts from 0 and pi. So these are all values which satisfies the condition as sine theta is equal to 0. So therefore, sine theta is equal to 0 for theta is equal to n pi, where n represents z. N pi, it may be 0, it may be 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 6, 5 pi, 6 pi, 7 pi, and so on. So entire condition gives theta is equal to 0, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, and so on. So the last one will be n pi. So नोट करने वाली बात इस थ्योरम की गिवन कंडीशन थी साइन थीटा की वैल्यू है 0. सो साइन थीटा इज 0 व्हेन theta is equal to 0 and theta is equal to pi. When we are talking about particular solution. So theta will lie between 0 and 2 pi. So this is the particular solution. But when we talk about general solution, so the word periodicity denotes that the angle repeats itself after an equal interval of angle, that is 360 degree or u 2 pi. So that means हमारी फर्स्ट वैल्यू 0 है, सेकंड वैल्यू पाई है इन विद इन अ सर्कल, पर अगर ये रिपीट करेंगे सो वापस से यहाँ पहुंच के द वैल्यू बिकम्स 2 पाई एंड हियर द वैल्यू बिकम 3 पाई, देन इट बिकम्स 4 पाई, देन इट बिकम्स 5 पाई, then it becomes 6 pi, then again it becomes 7 pi. So every coterminal angle gives the same value as it is given by the particular solution. So 0, 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, pi, 3 pi, 5 pi and 7 pi, all these dot 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 will give the same solution. So the general solution, for the general solution using the periodicity definition, the value of theta will be either 0 or it will be pi. It can be 2 pi, 3 pi and so on. So last will become n pi. But here we are talking about the positive direction of the angle, that is anti-clockwise. Now suppose if I consider clockwise direction. So this is 0, then this angle will be minus pi, this will be minus 2 pi, again it will be minus 3 pi, then minus 4 pi, then minus 5 pi and so on. So that means again the theta value by the case 2, this is anti-clockwise direction, this is clockwise direction. Here the theta will be 0, minus pi, minus 2 pi, minus 3 pi, dot dot minus n pi. So the value of theta by these two conditions will become 0, plus minus pi, plus minus 2 pi, plus minus 3 pi and dot 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 plus minus n. So that means in simple words you can say that sin theta is 0 for the value of theta as n pi where n belongs to z. So the second thing we are going to discuss is sin theta is equal to 0 and its answer is theta is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. It's very simple where n belongs to z. So let us start. We know that as we know that cos theta is equal to 0 when theta is equal to 90 pi by 2 or theta is equal to 3 pi by 2. That means 270. So here in this case theta lies between 0 and 2 pi, that is 0 is less or equal to theta is less or equal to 2 pi. So this is the principal solution. Now we are discussing general solution. So by periodicity of cos theta, by periodicity of cos theta, we know that cos 90 तो गोल घूम के वापस यहाँ आएगा, so it will become 2 pi plus 90. So that will become what? एक चक्कर काट के आएगा 2 pi plus 90. फिर सेकंड चक्कर काट के आएगा एक और 2 pi plus 90. फिर एक और चक्कर काट के आएगा एक और 2 pi plus 90, क्योंकि हर बार 360 डिग्री ऐड हो रहा है, 2 pi ऐड होते जा रहा है. सो मेरा जो cos 90 की वैल्यू है that is similar to cos of what? 2 pi plus 90. बट कितने चक्कर काटने के बाद? n चक्कर काटने के बाद. So value become 2 pi n plus 90. And if we talk about cos of 3 pi by 2, so the value is similar to 2 pi n plus 3 pi by 2. Again 2 pi plus 3 pi by 2. For every circle the value of 2 pi will be added. So here you can say that cos theta is 0 for theta is equal to either 2 pi n plus 90 pi by 2, or for theta is equal to 2 pi n plus 3 pi by 2, either for this value or for this value. If you have any doubt, so our theta value will become either 2 pi n plus pi by 2 or 2 pi n plus 3 pi by 2. So if it is either 2 pi n plus pi by 2 or it is 2 pi n plus 3 pi by 2. So if I take LCM, what I will get is 4 pi n plus pi by 2 or 4 pi n plus 3 pi by 2. Now what is common here? Pi by 2 is common. So what remains inside is 4n plus 1. And what is common here is pi by 2. So what remains? It is
4n plus
4 pi plus 3 pi. Now 4 pi plus 3 pi. Pi is also common. The 4,
sir 4n.
4n plus 3. 4n plus 3. So for the value of theta, if n is equal to 0, if n is equal to 0,
0.
the values for theta will become 0 into anything is 0. So it becomes 3 pi by 2. Here it will become pi by 2. So we have pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. If n is equal to 1, then theta will be equal to 2 ones are 2. So 2 pi plus pi by 2, it becomes here n is equal to 1. So it becomes 4 ones are 4 plus 1. It will become 5 pi by 2. If n is equal to 1, it becomes 4 ones are 4 plus 3. It becomes 7 pi by 2. If n is equal to 2, we have theta is equal to 4 2s are 8 plus 1, 9 pi by 2. Here it will become 4 2s are 8 plus 3, 11 pi by 2. So the value of theta
11 pi by 2.
will be pi by 2, it will be 3 pi by 2, it will be 5 pi by 2, it will be 7 pi by 2, and so on. So this is actually what? It is odd multiple of pi by 2. So therefore the theta is nothing but 2n plus 1 multiple of pi by 2. So this is our general solution for theta when cos theta is equal to 0. So the next condition is for tan theta is equal to 0. Now we know that tan theta is equal to 0 when sin theta is equal to 0. Tan theta is equal to 0 when sin theta is equal to 0, as we know that tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. If tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta, and if it is equal to 0, that means sin theta is equal to 0. That's why tan theta is also equal to 0. So tan इस केस में डिपेंड किसके ऊपर कर गया? साइन के ऊपर. So here the general solution of tan theta is equal to 0 is same as that of sin theta is equal to 0. So hence the general solution of tan theta is equal to 0 is theta is equal to n pi. So this is the condition for what? Sin theta is equal to 0. Same. If sin theta is equal to 1, if sin theta is equal to 1, so sin theta is equal to or 1, or you can say plus or minus 1. So when sin theta is equal to plus or minus 1? When sin theta is equal to plus or minus 1? We know that sin theta is equal to 1 when theta is equal to pi by 2. And we know that sin theta is equal to minus 1 when theta is equal to 3 pi by 2, means 270 degree. ये हमारा सर्कल है, या तो वो 90 पे 1 है या 270 पे माइनस 1. सो हमारा जो एंगल है, आर एंगल थीटा विल लाई बिटवीन 0 एंड 2 पाई. सो ये हो गया प्रिंसिपल. जनरल सॉल्यूशन के लिए क्या होता है? कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ पीरियोडिसिटी इज यूज. पीरियोडिसिटी मतलब बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है. सो ये 90 है, वापिस से ये गोल घूम के यहाँ पे आएगा आफ्टर एन एंगल ऑफ 360 डिग्री. सो हमारी जो थीटा की वैल्यू 90 है, जो आंसर दे रहा है वो आगे वापिस से जो आएगा 2 पाई प्लस 90 आएगा. फिर एक और चक्कर काटेगा तो 4 पाई टाइम्स प्लस 90 आएगा. यानी हमारा जो एंगल है वो 2 पाई एन टाइम्स प्लस 90 आएगा. कोई डाउट? या तो फिर हमारा एंगल है 270, दैट मीन्स 3 पाई बाय 2. Again it will come after an interval of 2 pi, that means 360 degrees, so it will become 2 pi plus 3 pi by 2. Then it will again come with the angle of 2 pi, that means 360 degree, which is 4 pi plus pi by 2 and so on.
4 pi plus.
So it will become 2 pi n plus 3 pi by 2.
Sir, either be 3 pi by 2.
Yes, 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 and so on. If you have any doubt, now our angle theta is either 2 pi n plus pi by 2, or the angle is 2 pi n plus 3 pi by 2. So again, if we take LCM, we get 4 pi n plus pi by 2, or we have 4 pi n plus 3 pi by 2. So that means we have 4n plus 1 times of pi by 2, or we have 4n plus 3 pi by 2. So you see here, if we were substitute the value of n as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so we have theta's value as, when we substitute 0, it becomes pi by 2. When we substitute 0 here, we get 3 pi by 2. If we substitute 1 here, we get 4 ones are 4 plus 1, it becomes 5 pi by 2. If substitute 1 here, we get 4 ones are 4 plus 3, 7 pi by 2. So on. So it is again an odd multiple of pi by 2. So that means our theta is nothing but, it is 2n plus 1 times of pi by 2, where n starts from 0, 1, 2 and so on. But yaad rakhna, plus minus and so on. So clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. That's why. So you assignment number M01. Assignment number M01 slash MKS. The general solution of sin theta is equal to plus or minus 1 first. Second, cos theta is equal to plus or minus 1. Third, tan theta is equal to plus minus infinity. Star challenging. This is general.